Quebec versus Ontario. It's a rivalry as old as combat sports in Canada, and nobody does it better than the TKO organization. Friday, April 7th, the promotion returns to Le Tohu in Montreal, Quebec with the TKO 38 card, which features a number of the country's top-rated fighters squaring off with each other. Nothing sells better than provincial pride. We now take a look at the top 3 Quebec versus Ontario matchups from TKO Ascension. 1. If fans were unfamiliar with the name Xavier Alaoui prior to TKO 36, they got a bit of a taste of just what the 25-year-old is all about in a close split decision loss to the highly regarded bantamweight standout Josh Hill. Despite not getting the win that night, it was the first real test of his career, and Alaoui still was able to raise his stock in testing a top-ranked guy like Hill over the course of 3 rounds. Representing the TriStar Academy in Montreal, the Breadman has been bagging up his fair share of submission victories as of late, traveling largely internationally and building up his resume on the Russian and European circuit. With a solid grappling base and all-around durability, the Quebec-based fighter is being labeled as a prospect worth keeping an eye on. But first he'll have to gain a signature victory over a top-ranked talent to prove he's ready for that next level. Returning to the cage for the first time in nearly 2 years is Woodbridge, Ontario's submission ace, Michael Imperato. One of Canada's premier bantamweight talents, the 27-year-old is the only BJJ black belt on the entire card and owns submission victories in 6 of his 7 career triumphs. Even more impressive than that, all 6 of those submission wins came within the very first round, and that includes notable names such as Jesse Arnett, Dimitri Wattenberg, as well as number 6 ranked Canadian flyweight Andrew Che. Imperato has long been ranked as a top fighter within the country, but tends to largely get overlooked despite his career accomplishments. A win over a top prospect like Alaoui, however, on a big platform like TKO, would do wonders for his stature within the division, and possibly set him up for a crack at the newly created TKO bantamweight title in the near future. With big fights versus Josh Hill or a rematch with the big cat Jesse Arnett on the horizon, the submission specialist will first have his hands full against a rising prospect who's never been finished.